Okay, y'all, the moment you've been waiting for, a Gypsy Rose Blanchard update. This comes directly from Gypsy Rose Blanchard, since she doesn't respond back to people to verify or corroborate whether something somebody put out is the truth or not. So, here we go. With every kiss, with every lullaby, with every cuddle, I heal my inner child. I'm slowly starting to finally heal the wounds of a bloodline I didn't ask for, through the eyes of a child I was blessed with. I hope so, Gypsy. I really do hope that's the case. Nobody does not hope that that's the case. I think it's safe to say that with you becoming a mom, I really pray and I really hope that this is the moment where everything changes for you, where everything sinks in, the full truth really comes out, all the lies and inaccuracies are completely cleared up, that anything you do from here on out is just nothing but you being the real you, not the hidden you, not the persona you, not that this is an image I'm projecting to the public you, the real you. And I really hope that you take the platform and the second chance that you have and do something amazing with it, because that's what we all wanted, because that's what we were told was going to happen. So that expectation was not there by any other means than Gypsy Rose Blanchard herself, telling that to the Parole board, saying that on Prison Confessions of Gypsy Rose Blanchard, saying it in Released, her ebook, saying it again and again and again after being released on social media, updating, and then yelling at people because they're disappointed because that expectation was set and everybody was let down. So with that said, I really hope her having Aurora does profoundly do that. Not only heal what wounds she really has, but really does open up her eyes to why the public feel and think the way they do about her. And the fact that everybody was very much open-armed, very much supportive. But it was the lies, the inconsistencies, the exaggerations, and all of this that people said, wait, hold on. We're going to take a step back here because we're not going to support somebody who unalived their mother, put somebody in prison for the rest of his life, somebody with level 2 autism, mental health issues, was on mental disability, and inadvertently caused his mother to not be here anymore. So all of those things, whether direct or indirect, has a ripple effect. And I really hope that ripple effect that you put out in the world and in the universe from here on out is a good one. And I really hope that you do something positive and proactive with your platform, with your show, with your social media, because you do have the reach. It's not even 1% of the American population that follow you, but I'm just saying it's still a pretty large platform to have, at least on TikTok anyway. So of course she shares some photos that she hasn't before. And of course she's going to put pictures up with Bree, her friend. And of course that's normal. That is normal. Nobody can say that Bree does not really defend Gypsy or go to bat for her, as she likes to say, because she does. And I've never said anything about that other than that's her right to do so. That's her right to feel and think the way that she does. And, it is what it is. I think a lot of us would do that for somebody that we love and that we believe and that we're friends with, But she also shared this picture. And this is probably my favorite picture because I went to college and I went to college for art, but I also minored in, I majored in illustration, but I minored in photography. So I love photography. I love black and white photography. This is actually a really beautiful picture. But she shared, some more selfies. Some of these have been shared on other platforms. And with Gypsy being born and raised in the Bayou area, she does get to claim that she's Cajun or from the Bayou, just because she spent the last 9 years of her life in Missouri. She spent the good majority of her childhood and preteen years really living in Louisiana. So I think these Louisiana type style pictures are actually really pretty. I love the trees in the background and the hedges and everything. That's pretty. And I'm French heritage because my grandparents, my great-grandparents, my great-great-grandparents are all French. And my lineage actually goes back to King Louis XIII of France. My mother's maiden name is Lemieux, which means the best. It means the best of blood. And our family line actually goes back to the year 700 in France, and that is a whole couple hundred years before the French language was even a language, which was in around the year 1200. So everything Louisiana and the French heritage there is just really cool. It's the same here with Upper Michigan. We have the Menominee Indian Reserve, which was a French / Native American, and it's still a Native American reserve up there, but that's where a lot of French families like mine immigrated from France from Paris, Rouen, all the way to Quebec, Montreal, and then to Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Some of them went down to Wisconsin. Some came down here to Detroit during the car boom in the early 20s. So I just love people taking pictures and engagement pictures. If her and Ken were to get engaged and do engagement pictures, Gypsy, I really hope you listen to me on this one. You really need to find some really awesome historical sites, because that is really cool. And that is a really cool way to pay homage to the history and ancestry and all of that, which Louisiana does have some cool history and some not cool history, but we'll cut that out. So yeah, back to this. This is what Gypsy Rose Blanchard has to say. And Miss Gypsy Rose Blanchard just posted this, end of Parole, on June 25th of 2025. The countdown begins. She's got 4 months, 6 days, 7 hours, 24 minutes, and 47 seconds. And I really hope that I know she'll make. I really honestly know that she's going to make it, because if she's made it this far, I think she's going to be just fine. But what do you think is going to happen when she gets off parole? You think she's going to start clapping back at all her haters? Do you think she's going to start doing other stuff that's going to maybe get her into trouble? Or do you think she's actually going to turn this around and really use her platform, utilize it in a positive and proactive way for other people? Because what's crazy to me is she has the platform to do that. She really does. And it would be so great. Gypsy could even open up a nonprofit. That would be fantastic. She does have the viewers. She does have the followers. She does have the people that support her, that would probably help her get a nonprofit off the ground. She's got all of that. And it would be fantastic if she did, to actually put, I don't know, for people that are coming out of prison, transitioning them back into society, into the community, helping them be self-sustaining, self-living, even as far as therapy goes. I mean, there's so many different ideas that you could do for a nonprofit, but she has a platform. She has the platform to really market and advertise and promote that. Advertise, market, and promote the good for other people. Just imagine that. She even has the platform to create a nonprofit and have other people really run the operations for her. But there's also things that she can do for others on the other side of the ABUSE as far as nonprofit. Helping people to be able to get away from those kinds of things and to become self-sustaining. And with that kind of platform, you really could pull in the donations to start that. You could crowdfund, to start that if you didn't have the money. But I really hope that Gypsy Rose focuses on herself. I hope that if Ken and her are really together and did not break up, that they get engaged, they live a happy life, they have more kids, they settle down. But I really hope that when she says this, that she's not telling the truth. Okay? I really hope that this is real, because I sense it. I really think that this could be her one and last chance to really win over society and win over the public, since homicide is a debt to society, and society has spoken in the court of public opinion. So, but I'm not God. I'm not here to judge. All I know is that based on the lies and the inconsistencies and everything of the past, even with the Cal Lowry interview, where she tried to kind of come to a place where she admitted some of the stuff and really clarify it, it was weird, because it was like she was this close to just really just 100% being who she is, 100% telling the truth, 100% letting it all out and really saying it. So I don't know. You tell me what you think. Drop your comments down below.